Hey, I want to talk to you about a fad that I noticed that's going around, and the fad is about using rice water to grow your hair. And while I'm all for using natural remedies to help you nourish and replenish your hair, I want to make sure that you don't get fooled into thinking that using rice water is the only way that you can grow your hair. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Precious Rutlin. I'm a hair growth consultant and I teach women of color how to heal and grow their hair using a natural remedy so that they can wear their hair proudly. I have a luxury hair regrowth and texture restoration company where we bridge the gap between Western medicine and women who have either lost their hair or they want to wear their hair naturally, meaning they don't want to revert to pills or chemicals for healthy hair. Because in my 26 years in the hair industry, what I have found is that women of color, particularly, they've been taught that they don't have good hair or that their hair isn't beautiful. And so they don't really love or appreciate themselves. And so, as a trichologist, also known as a hair and scalp specialist, a hair growth specialist, consultant, I'm making it my business to educate you all and to show you the other options as what you can do to your hair naturally to give it the tender love and care that it needs so that you can fall in love with your not only yourself but your hair. And what I want you to know is that it doesn't matter if you're using, DIY hair remedies or a hair product. It won't be as effective for your hair unless you use and have and practice lifestyle habits. Now, I know you may be struggling with dry hair that's thinning, and it may even seem like it won't grow. So I had to do some research for you to give you the facts, as well as educate myself, because I have been having clients come to me asking about the whole rice water. They wanted to try it. They wanted to know what my opinion was, and I had never tried it myself. So I did the research and I spoke with other trichologists, which are my other counterparts. And so I wanted to share with you what it is that I learned. So what I found out is that there was a study done in 2002. It was published by the National Library of Medicine. And so they found that the starch in rice water, it helped to improve the damaged skin of individuals that had irritation from the use of sodium laurethate. In those individuals, they also had some dermatitis. But when they blended the rice water with other emollients and oils, it added additional nutrients to their skin. Now, based on the research that I was doing, there is no scientific evidence that states or supports that rice water will influence hair growth. However, there is benefits to using the rice water because it has antioxidants in it. And for those that don't know, antioxidants are what is known to prevent or to slow down damage to the cells that have been caused by free radicals. And if you don't know what a free radical is, so that's a molecule that comes inside of the body and it damages the cells within the body. And if you aren't familiar with the hair cycle, your hair, it starts from the inside out. So your hair starts and forms inside of cells. And if those cells replicate and they have damaging links in them, then of course when they begin to grow out, it's going to grow out damaged and weak and not strong. So that is essentially what you're doing, is wanting to help your hair follicle to stay strong. So at the point where you get to see your hair visibly, like this is the keratinized hair that you're seeing. So this is the final product or final hair that you're seeing, but your actual hair starts on the inside of your scalp. And so don't get caught up in so much of thinking of what is going on outside of your body. Again, that's what I mentioned to you earlier. It's going to start with lifestyle habits and what are you doing on the inside of your body. So hair growth, again, starts from the inside. I'm gonna say that again. Hair growth starts from the inside. Now, I will say if you're going to use rice water, I do have some tips and tricks that I learned and I'm going to share with you so that you can use, so that you can promote the environment for healthy hair growth. So one, if you're going to use the rice water directly on your scalp and hair, you want to make sure that you mix it with conditioner because it can have a drying effect on your hair and scalp. So if you are already someone that is suffering from scalp problems, say like seborrheic dermatitis, where you have dry, itchy, flaky scalp, then you definitely want to mix that rice water with a conditioner. My second tip is if you're going to use the rice water for anti-inflammatory purposes, you want to use it after you shampoo and condition your hair. This, you want to focus on applying it directly to the scalp, and you want to let it sit for about 15 to 20 minutes, and then you want to rinse it off. So again, if you have like inflammation going on, and it's particularly on the scalp, then you want to focus and concentrate that rice water strictly on the scalp. Don't put it on the hair. Let it sit for 15 to 20 minutes and then rinse it off. And my third tip is when you use it, you want to always apply it to wet, clean hair. So if you're going to use the rice water, always use it on wet, clean hair. Now, as I researched, if you're using the rice water for hair regrowth, what I've noticed is that women were turning to the rice water because one, they were experiencing hair loss. Two, since the pandemic started, they happen to fall in the habit of not taking care of their hair. So again, they got on YouTube and Google researching, and rice water, of course, has come up, and there's different videos, you know, about women seeing awesome results with their hair. And three, women have been experiencing a lot of hair shedding. And four, now I've also learned that they're, you know, looking for something else, like a miracle, something miraculous to happen. And while I'm not going to damper your spirit, because definitely I'm living proof that once you change your habits, change your routine, and definitely give your hair some love and care, it will grow back depending on, you know, what stage you started in as far as taking care of your hair. But I don't have all the answers, but what I can share with you is my experience of what I went through after losing my hair from traction alopecia. And so if you would like to find out more about it, then I'm going to invite you to my free webinar that will be coming up / open house, so you can get to know me and I can get to know you, and I can share with you my tips on what I did to restore my hair. So if that is something that interests you, then I'm going to ask you to DM me open house so that I can send you the link so that you can be a part of the webinar, come to the open house, and we can get to know each other, and you can find out more about what I did using a holistic way to restore my hair after I had traction alopecia. Until we meet again, you take care and have a great day.